Did it take you by surprise, or were you mesmerized?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for writing and interesting in my country. We had been under this regime for 54 years. We decided to change 14 years ago, but unfortunately this regime has got support from different people from different parts of the world, which made him to stay in power more, until we almost lost hope that he will be changed soon. That's why, in fact, it was a surprise for me as well as for many Syrian people what happened last
week. The regime was almost crippled in terms of resources ever since it went at war. They started relying on terrorist organizations for funding, like Hezbollah and others. Did you see that coming?
Unfortunately, this regime has made his own military, which is supporting only him and not the country. Usually military supposed to defend the country, but by this long term, he was succeeded to create a military which can defend only him.
So, looking at the finances, how were you surviving as a consular in Uganda?
Well, I'm honorary consul. I don't get salary from government. This is the rules. Honorary consul supposed to get his own profession, all resource for finance. So I'm the one even who paying for all facilitation of the consulate from my own money.
Okay. And then the Navad festival that was going on in Israel when Hezbollah crossed and attacked them and massacred some people or killed some people. Did you see that that was already a trigger to the end of this regime?
Hezbollah is a group which supporting had been supporting this regime for a very long time, but he was not able to survive him. The one who survived this regime all this time, and it's not secret, is Russia. There were many people, many groups, many countries were trying to support and defend him, but and he was about to be collapsed in 2015. It was almost, but when Russia came with huge power, then they succeeded to survive him.
There was the death of Nasrallah, one of the notorious terrorist organization leaders. Ever since he was killed, that was in 2023. Did you see that there were gains in terms of having this regime out of office?
Well, for us as Syrian, we don't interfere in others' policy. Hezbollah or Iran or anyone we are supporting this regime. They are not our enemies. We just wanted them to stop. Then they are free. Hezbollah, if he was defending Lebanon and protecting Lebanon, that's his right. But to enter Syria, of course, it was a big mistake, which we did not accept. We just requested all people, please, all countries which were supporting Assad, you have done mistake, correct it and go out. That's it. We don't want to fight anymore. And that's why I expect this attack was succeeded. This action was succeeded from those people to surprise us that they have given us a freedom.
Where do you think the current Syrian transition government got the support from?
I cannot give you a clear, correct answer. I can expect, like, as any Syrian person following the situation in Syria, I can expect that it was an agreement
Between who and who?
between Turkey and Russia. Of course, to involve with involve of those people who have given us the freedom for our country. They were training in Turkey. They supported by Turkey. That's what I expect. Again, there is some other opinion.
The current transition government, was it supported by Israel or not?
I don't expect. You know, I'm a Syrian person, and I believe me, you can ask all Syrian. You cannot find one person telling you that Israel is our friend.
Allied.
Absolutely, you cannot find this person.
So is Israel an enemy of Syria?
Israel was supporting this regime without announcing that. And the evidence is many. First, during this regime, it was no fight with Israel at all. The border with Israel was very safe, the most safe border. That's why Israel were happy. They are developing their country, and for us, we are going back. Syria is a very powerful, very rich country. But unfortunately, this regime has spent all the power, all finance to protect themselves, to keep themselves in power, and to steal our money, to put it in international banks. But immediately, when those oppositions have come in power, Israel started to attack the stores for weapons, the airports, all those points which they did not attack before at all.
So in other words, that was an onslaught. Thank you so much, Dr. Moustafa, for your time that you have accorded to NTV Uganda.
Thank you so much, and wish, as I told you, that we shall do some interview in Syria with Uganda.